皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは、MLB 翻訳忍者です。本日は、2024年1月30日に、米国で放送された大谷翔平に関するニュースを2本ご紹介します。大谷愛好家のデンバーランダーが自身のチャンネルで BBWAA 授賞式での大谷スピーチを大絶賛してます。ベンは大谷をベースボールの顔と称賛しており、
彼のスピーチは本当にかっこよかった。大谷は英語を喋れないというヘイトを見事に黙らせた。
と嬉しそうに語っていました。同チャンネルのアレックスは大谷の SNS についても言及。一躍話題となった大谷の愛犬デコイにメロメロなようです。また米国有名番組 MLB ネットワークでも大谷のスピーチについて触れられていました。それでは大谷スピーチに対する反応を2本続けてご覧ください。
There was baseball news over the weekend. It was a big day in New York City on Saturday night. The stars were all out. Acuunia Jr came to accept his BBWAA NL MVP award. Shohei Ohtani did the same, accepting his American League honors. And here they are themselves on the awards in English.
To the Angels organization, ownership, front office.
Yeah, that's pretty neat to watch both of those guys make their acceptance comments in English. Didn't come easy for them. I mean, they're not native speakers, so that was cool. Lauren was there at the event on Saturday night. She's going to come out in a minute and tell us about it. But that's a nice night for those guys.
When I see something like that happen, and it was great to see them, for both of those young players to speak in a second language, I feel a little embarrassed that my Spanish is not better and I don't speak Japanese at all.
That's a really good point. Yeah,
right?
It's a really good point.
Great job by them.
I love the fact, first of all, that they were there, because there have been those award shows in the past where the recipient hasn't been there. And it makes a difference. It's a big deal to show up and accept the most prestigious awards that our sport has to offer.
Yeah, well, speaking of great players, we also had the awards this week, and Shohei Ohtani accepted his AL MVP award and gave his entire speech in English. And it was beautiful. He is the face of Major League Baseball, and this is the first time we really got to see him standing up there without Ippei and give his speech in English.
Yeah, it was really cool to see. And you could tell from, especially Shohei when he first
from the
came
start,
over,
day one.
very beginning of being a major leaguer. You knew him then, and to just see his English progress over the few years, but still, he doesn't do interviews in English because obviously he's more comfortable speaking in Japanese. To give this speech, his second AL MVP award in English, I thought it was really cool to see.
It was.
I know Ippei was sitting off to the side, just so proud of him, and it was also really. There's been a lot of haters when it comes to Shohei, and when the talk started becoming like, well, he's the face of baseball. There's people that are saying, well, he can't be the face of baseball, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't even speak great English, and then he steps up there and gives. He crushed it. It was super cool to see. Really proud of how it's not an easy thing to do, especially a language like Japanese to English. When I was playing in the minor leagues, players that are like foreign players have English class multiple times a week.
Studying English since he started playing in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this has been a long time coming. I was always curious if it was going to happen because we know a lot of players that speak different languages, all languages. Like, some of them can speak perfect English, but they choose not to, even if they can, publicly or on camera or in interviews. And he had that choice, and he made this big move. This is it's a big transition year, obviously, for him. Like, biggest contract in North American history, like new team here in LA. I think this was a statement like, hey, I'm here. I can, but it's also a respect thing for all of his fans in Japan as a Japanese player, as the face of Major League Baseball. Like, it was just all around, it was really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to make a request for Ohtani. Can we get more puppy content? Like, that decoy stuff was just chef's kiss, holding him after with the MVP award. I don't know why he looks so sad. And then he posted him on the private jet. Decoys just living the life.
He's getting a lot better with his social media.
The life.
He is.
Yeah,
for
social
sure.
media, giving speeches in English. This is going to be a fun year.
いかがだったでしょうか。ベンとアレックスが 大谷の愛好家である様子がよくわかりましたね。大谷のような人に英語を習得した姿を見せられると、私たちは言い訳ができなくなりますね。本チャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーに関する現地ニュースを日本語字幕付きでお送りしています。よければチャンネル登録、高評価をよろしくお願いします。また次回の動画でお会いしましょう。